everybody. My name is Tessa-Marie, and I love doing my morning blessings. I love showing up at 8 o'clock in the morning to do the morning blessings. It's the thing that is amazing in my life. I show up, and here I am, and I'm doing the morning blessings. So, setting boundaries for prosperity is our topic for today. Can you believe that? Did you believe I would come up with a topic like that? But I am. So the thing is, when you look at the different things that I do, you have to realize that, hey, I'm turning 80 in 5 months. Good morning, who is this? Colleen, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? Yeah, I am. Oh no, it is Colleen. Just put my glasses on. Yes, I am feeling amazing, and I'm turning 80. So I am saying I need to let you guys know that. Some of you do not know that I'm 80 or going to be 80 in 5 months. Is it 5 months? February, March, April, May. 4 months. I'm going to be 80 years old. I love the feeling. Think of it, 80 years of living, of having experiences to share, to encourage. I just believe it's fabulous to be 80 and to wake up every day and at 4:15 get dressed, shower. No, that doesn't happen like that, right? I get about 4:15 and I greet the morning. I sit in stillness and silence for just 5 minutes of no movement at all. Actually, I don't engage in any of my devices until about 7:45 when I'm setting the topic on the screens and all of that. And so what I do in the morning is I pray, I meditate, I get going and doing things. So anyway, it's 8 o'clock. You know what? We have to start at 8 o'clock. So you're here, let's do it. You came, press the button, it's 8:01. I am going back to 8 o'clock in the morning. So let us get the morning blessings for January 13th, 2026. The year I turn 80 years old. I feel fabulous. I feel energized, amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. That's how I feel. What are you thinking of? Today is the best day of your life. Do you know that? Today is the best day of your life. Now, it's so funny that topics come to me when I least expect them. But this one actually came at me like, wow, come on, I need you to do this with me. That was how it came. And it was discombobulating, but I dealt on it, and then I went to create it, and I decided setting boundaries for your prosperity. Because I am the author and the creator of the 5 pillars of prosperity. So I should be able to help you with that. So this thing I'm going to talk to you about, whether the glasses mix, whatever it does, most people think that boundaries are saying no to others. But in the world of prosperity, boundaries are saying something else. Yes to your own stability. Think about it. If you have no boundaries, people just assume you're available to do what they want. They decide they have to dump their load. They went on vacation and they came back and they just, are you free? I'm coming over. No, you can't. You can say boldly, I'm free, but you won't, would you? No, you'll say no. So the concept is that explain something. Without boundaries, our pillars leak energy. If someone drains your emotions, they eventually drain your wallet. Can you link those two together? They're the 5 pillars, 5 fingers: emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. One leaks, the other 4 suffers. Today we are going to look at how to protect each pillar so that you can live the fulfilled life that you desired. The emotional pillar, guiding your reactions. Definition of that is how we react to what our five senses respond to. That is what emotional prosperity is all about. What happens, what you see, you hear, you smell, you taste, and you touch. And you react because your sense is responding to something like that. The boundaries, protecting your peace from emotional vampires or impulsive triggers. That is important. We need to know we have to protect our peace from those that will drain us, that will pull us in. Stop reacting to everything that shows up. Oh, there's a sale over there. Oh, that's going on over here. You have to stop this. That depletes us. The sight of urgency, or somebody is telling you, you have to get in. I need you to check your account because you're being scammed. No, your bank doesn't do that. So that's why people find themselves losing money, because the emotional urgency from somebody else, they hear, they see, oh, it's on the news, true, so I better let them do it for me. No. Physical boundaries, saying no to extra commitments. Yeah, that sacrifices your sleep or health. If your body fails, your ability to earn and enjoy life fails. If you're sick, you cannot go and earn money. You can't. Mental boundary setting, protecting your focus. In a world of information overload, a mental boundary means choosing what you study and when you switch it off. That is what it is. When do you switch it off? You don't have to condemn it forever. And I just explained at the beginning of this live that I do not touch my devices until 7:45 or thereabout. That's when I'm ready. That's when it's time to come here and to let you hear something that I have to offer after being in this world for a full 80 years. The connection. When you are tired, physical and you're tired and distracted, mentally and physically, you make the worst financial decisions. When you're tired and you're distracted, you make the worst financial decision. Set a digital sunset, or a time when you stop processing new information for the day. There's a time when you just chill. I do it throughout the day. I teach you guys to do it throughout the day. I say to you, between every action or things that you've done, stop and breathe a little and take a break. Boundaries is not saying no to others. It's saying yes to your own stability. The pillar of spiritual prosperity tells you you are worthy. Without judgment, I am worthy. So is Colleen and Yuko, Loretta, Kimberly, Dawn, all of you on TikTok. You guys are all worthy. I am okay and you are okay. I am worthy and you are worthy. There is no other way to look at it. Stopping the comparison trap. Setting a boundary against assumptions. Just because someone else has a luxury car doesn't mean you are less than without it. You're not less than them because you do not have a luxury car. You're not. You might have fabulous life and health, and perhaps they don't have it. Are you better than them? No, you're not. We are all worthy. Boundaries here means refusing to judge past self for financial mistakes, for emotional mistakes, for physical mistakes, for spiritual mistakes, for mental mistakes. You are worthy of prosperity now. Yesterday, the past doesn't matter. The protective fence, financial pillar. As a personal financial person, counselor, planner, I looked at the word budget and I didn't like that. I said, when you think of a budget, you think like you're strapped. You're in something you cannot get out of. I changed it to a sustainable financial spending plan. A budget tells you of all the things you cannot buy or do with your money. A financial spending plan gives you an opportunity to choose how you manage your money yourself. It gives you a reason. And don't tell me you need a planner and your salary is under 100,000. No, you don't. You need to plan you. Boundaries. A budget, have you noticed? Look at a budget. Google it. You guys on all these things. Go look at a budget. Bring it up. And you tell me where you find the word savings. At the bottom. The last on the totem pole is you. How come that is not working for you? It's working for the electric company. They're at the top. But they're not, you matter. And as I say over and over, the pundits are saying, pay yourself first. But then why you tell me to put me last? You're contradicting me. No wonder budgets don't work. No, listen carefully. Because on a sustainable financial spending plan, you are number one at the top. Corinne Lamb saving, Don Shillingford saving, this one saving, Loretta Vidal saving, Kimberly saving, Yuko savings. That doesn't mean you're saving $500,000 or $100 for that matter. But maybe all you're saving is 20, but it's still at the top. So when the time comes and somewhere in the list of commitments to the entire universe, you decide something is too expensive. I need to cut back. I have to pay this hydro. Hydro is going up. Gas is going up. Rent is atrocious. You will never move your eye upward to see what you can pick from the tree. You're going to look at the bottom. Oh, if all is expensive, I cannot save. So you take yourself off. And that is what they want us to do. But don't use the word budget. It's like being on a diet. It tells you. My cousin is like 5'2", and when the woman told me she couldn't go to a show with me because she was on a budget, I thought she became one little angry human being that was a foot tall. I'm not going on a budget. I'm on a budget. And I said, is that what that thing does to you? And then I introduced her to the sustainable financial spending plan. And I said, it's the same thing, only what matters is you design it. And you put yourself first. And you do not have to look at all of the other lists that everybody in the world has. You do not have a mortgage. Take it off. But you have rent. Put it in. And that's how you do it. Automatic savings is important. But there is this one. Setting boundaries with family and friends who ask for loans you cannot afford to give them. Because if you give a person a loan, a family or friend, you will lose the friendship and the money. So make sure you do not intend to get the money back. Do not plan to accept it. If you get it, fine. If you do it. But make sure you're using money you do not need for your own self if you're giving loans to family and friends. And that co-signing a loan, guaranteeing a loan. Anonymity shows up from that. Automatically savings so that money is off limits for impulsive setting. You get paid today, the bank takes it tonight. You haven't even gotten there yet and it's gone to your savings account and they do it for free. You get the financial institutions to work for free by you. Oh my, you're on a roll. You're going to win. You're going to be successful. Financial boundaries aren't meant to restrict you. They are meant to protect your future option. Financial boundaries. Can you go on a vacation in the future? Can you buy a home? Can you buy a car? Those type of things. So, I have a few things you must do. Boundaries and walls to keep people out. They are gates to keep your prosperity in. Bring your prosperity, your 5 pillars. When you hear the word prosperity, if you're new here on TikTok or Instagram, remember this. Anything you have that is healthy and good and you have a lot of it, you're prosperous in it. Yeah. Emotional prosperity is choosing how to react to what the 5 senses are responding to. So somebody is stealing your car. Is it the best thing to do right now to take a gun and shoot them in the head? Or maybe the car is replaceable. They want it? Or is it best to go towards them and they have a gun and they shoot you in the chest? You see, if you're emotionally prosperous, you will say, you know what? It's a material possession. It can be returned or whatever, but my life, hurting me, naming me, giving me getting rid of my ears, my head, my chest, distorting my face, it's not worth it. I'm going to just let you steal it. Physical prosperity. He loves me. She really loves me. But why did she put Clorox in your breakfast? You allow that human being to do this. You have no boundaries. What is love if you're going to get hurt? If you're getting slapped or punched, or if you're going to be hearing derogatory words, you're stupid, you're not good enough, you're this, you're that, you're ugly, you're fat. Boundaries. No, do not talk to me like that. Somebody is introducing somebody else to your daughter-in-law and said, oh, this is so-and-so's wife. She's very dark. Oh my God. So, what do? You just have to let it go. You see what I mean? So, boundaries and walls to keep people out. So that is a physical thing, hurting yourself there. What about spiritually? Oh, you're not going to go to heaven. You have too many sins. And that thing really gets to me. Oh, you're divorced. You left your husband. You're not going to go to heaven. You're going to hell. You have to stay in that horrible marriage that is insulting you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and most certainly financially, right? And then my answer to that is, well, the God that came and died on the cross, and you guys all agree is a God, he said, I've paid the price for your sins. So there you go. So why am I paying it twice? I am out of this amazing, horrible experience. Boundaries. Think before you talk. So then you look at, financially. We talked about it. Taking your money, giving it to you, borrowing from you, stealing from you, not paying back. Boundaries. Do not let them see it. Boundaries are there for you to realize you are worthy. Remind yourself one thing, that I am worthy. I am reminding you, my name is Tessa-Marie Shillingford. The 5 pillars of prosperity for your deepest dives in your life is waiting there for you. You can read it. And when you have read it, you can help yourself to go further. It's there to dissect it for you. So let us look at a little bit of reflection. Which of your 5 senses is currently being marketed to the most, causing you to react with your wallet instead of your wisdom? That, I want you to look at this question. Which of your 5 senses is currently being marketed to by the companies out there? To most, which one? Causing you to react with your wallet instead of your wisdom. Which one? Oh, it's only the dollar store, a friend might say. Let's go in, we'll get a few things, knick-knacks. No, knick-and-knacks. Don't you think you have enough knick-and-knacks in the house already? I do. I am purging. I am decluttering. 15 minutes every day. I pull out one drawer and what I haven't used in the past 6 months that has no value, that does not fit, that is too big, or to this, it's on the way out. It's like a little, let's go, okay, can somebody use it? No. Can it go to it has to go to the garbage? Yes. Keep, use, donate, or throw out. Yeah. Do that instead. Do something with your wisdom. Look around you. When last you used that crystal glass? The emperor is not coming to dine with you. The head of the government of the countries where you're living is too busy right now. They cannot come to your door to have a dinner with you. So use the crystal yourself. Use it yourself. When you declutter your surroundings, you declutter your life. You know that, right? You're going to feel lighter. You're not going to feel like anymore. The moment you declutter your surroundings, you are going to feel like you're a new person. The boundary check. Am I allowing the moods or demands of others to dictate my emotional state before I even start my day? Oh God. Ding ding! Well, you know, I had an encounter of the 10th thing on Monday night. Was it Sunday night? I'm coming to visit you on the 31st. And I want you to do a 10-minute live with me about what you taught me. And then I can, like two friends having a conversation, and I'm going to, can I say something? And you, and I will talk about my take. The most important part is me talking about my take on what you taught me, and in capital letters, and how my implementation. That person is not coming there to support the goals I have to help you and you. That person is coming to say, and then to say that I used some of that and I implemented it and my careers have soared to the moon. Is there room for growth there, or do you just want to piggyback on me? The thing is, I stopped doing one-on-one lives a long time ago. My goal has always been to be a motivational teacher, not even a speaker. I speak anyway, but I want to motivationally teach you how to manage and to get to where you desire. Not my version of the vision that I have, your version of the vision you have to live a successful and fulfilled life. So I have to say no. I do not have the time. Well, no, you could call me back in 2 hours and tell me. And I'm thinking, I need to breathe. I have to go to dinner. Well, yeah, and I go to bed at 8. But you have 2 hours between dinner and 8 that you can figure out where you can fit me in. No, I can't. I'm not fitting you in. A boundary. That was my big boundary for this Sunday night. It was so much. So you're going to get those people. They call once, they call twice, they call 3 times. They a bowl. They'll drive and park the car. I'm in your driveway. Are you home? You want to, why do you have to go? You're all stressed now and close your drips. Just say no. And you usually say no. So that's good though. So what information, question again, for mentally, I am consuming that makes me feel behind or not enough, not good enough, not worthy. And how is that affecting my ability to apply what I already know about my finances? You know fully well you have to save. You already know things are expensive. You already cannot fit anymore in the freezer. You cannot fit anymore in the pantry cupboards, in the medicine cupboard. You already have 100 rolls of toilet paper and 500 rolls of paper towel. But because it's on sale on X, Y, Z, and B, I have to get it. No, you don't. Save that $5. My dear girlfriend said something to me about a situation. Her grandson came and he had some avocados of $1.99. And then I think something, anyway, I got most of it. But that was last week. And this week, it's on sale for $1.99 somewhere else. And you have heard me talk to you about it. My husband, Brian, worked for a huge chain company. And he said, it's not that important to rush out and buy something because it's on sale at this store or this particular chain. Because next week it will be on sale at that store, the other company, and it goes like that. Because basically, all the manufacturers want every store to have this sale because the loyalty of customers, so they get sales. So each store gets it another week. So that's why you have to be aware. Use wisdom. So what information are you absorbing that you already have things that you're still going to buy? It's the boundary to check. That's the boundary you have to check. Do I have a stopping point for my thoughts, or am I financially in an anxiety loop in my mind after hours? After at night, am I still they said the price is going up, but it's not affecting you. You worked in such a way. You started saving $1.75 in 1968, Tessa-Marie. And that has allowed you to have money now, so you can have that boundary and you can use that money. So why are you lying in bed and beating your little head against the cost of everything? Open the freezer. Shop in your house before you go to the supermarket. The spiritual pillar, worthiness, setting boundaries. When I look at my sustainable financial spending plan, do I see me at the top, or have I relegated my own worth to the bottom of the list like an old-fashioned budget? Pay yourself first. Then why do you put savings at the bottom? Because you see, saving money is paying a debt you owe yourself. Quote that. Use it. When you do not feel that it's worthy to save $2, let me tell you, repeat this again. That $2 in a savings account is like paying off a credit card I owe myself. You owe yourself. You have been working. At the end of the year, even if last December, just last month, you had zero savings, make a plan. $5 a pay, automatically done for you by your bank for free. Every week, it's not a lot, but check 2025 December 31st and realize it's better than then. You see, saving money is a debt you owe to you. Consider it that way, because you will rush to pay the credit card because you do not want to get a bad credit rating. I am making financial choices based on the judgment of others. Am I? Ask that. I am making financial choices based on the judgment of others. Or are they based on my own sense of worth? Oh, you will never be rich. You'll never have this. But listen to me, people. I am 80 years old on May 10th of this year. 80. I got married at 22. Yes. I left my father's family home, my parents' house, and I went into a house with a husband. All we could afford to save was $1.75 every week. And I'm telling you, I had to jump through hoops. And then my cousin Emmanuel married Loretta. And because Emmanuel and I were close in Montreal, I got to know Loretta as his wife up to today. And Loretta and I saved $1.75. We so believe in God's growth that we kept our little list, aka budget, in a Bible. Because we believe if it was in the Bible, it will grow. Maybe that is why it will allow us to be who we are today. She is my cousin's wife. We bought a dozen corn and split it. It was cheaper to buy a dozen than to buy 6. We bought one big watermelon and cut it in half. We bought 6 yards of fabric because the store would give it to us at 25 cents less a yard. And it's only 25 cents, but it's my 25 cents. And after that kind, amazing Jewish man measured 6 yards of fabric, we would ask him to cut it in half, and he obliged. But we got it cheaper. We cooperated, we got together. And that made us stand strong through weather. And people who didn't know us, who wanted to tear us apart, never did. We just did everything. We had to phone each other. If we are going to wear this dress from the same fabric, she would say, hey, what are you wearing today? Because I'm wearing this. So then I know how to switch. This is what happened. Cooperation for financial prosperity. If your money had a voice, listen to me, would it say, I am protecting it, or am I letting it flow out to things that don't align with my desire and my life? I ask you to look at it in my goal setting journal, in my gratitude journal, all on Amazon. There are pages that say this to you. It's there. Is the decision, the action I'm going to make right now, is it going to take me closer or further away from my dream goals or desires? Is it? Tell me about it. And if it doesn't, if you can pause in the moment and you realize it's not, you have a chance now to not do it. So, but my mother once said to me, if people treat each other as they treat their money, people wouldn't have friends. They would not have friends. Because she ran her businesses and she couldn't stand it when somebody showed up with money and it was all like this. She would take the iron and iron it out before she took it to the bank. You have been, maybe not the younger generation, but all of you ladies that are older, younger than me, nobody's older than me. You guys have seen this person in the supermarket. I don't have a purse. Let's pretend this is a purse or the cup. Looking for the wallet, looking for the money. And the men are the funniest ones. They cannot find their wallet. And they're the line. And the cashier is like this. And everybody's fidgeting in the line. And they're getting more. Because they don't even know where their money is. I know that is the times of cash, but guess what? They don't know where their debit card is. Oh, I don't know where my... And no panic sets in because if they lose that debit card, heaven knows, right? That's because they're not aware. They have no boundaries. They're just impulsively functioning in life, and we cannot always be like that. So, who or what currently has unauthorized access to my sustainable financial spending plan? Who? All the companies that you pay. Put them below your name. I have the sustainable financial plan on all my videos on my YouTube channel. Go in there and look for it. DM me, send me a message if you want to know how. It's the same thing, but it's the setup that's different. Put yourself first. All I have is $20, but $20 is all you can save. Put yourself at the top and stay there. You know, and when you do that, put rent $5,000, mortgage $100,000 you have to pay. I'm just joking. All the other expenses come below there. And when hydro has gone up by $5, keep your hand like this. Don't bring it to the top, because to the top you're destroying yourself. You're taking money from yourself and pull it down. Okay, maybe I can cut it from entertainment, from groceries, from this and from that. There's something you can change, not savings. And when you get that $5, what you call it, increase on your pay after taxes, or $2.10, let me tell you, do as Loretta and I did. Pretend you didn't have it last month. No, you didn't have it last month. Pretend it doesn't exist this month and walk like a crazy person. That's what we did. We walked to the bank to get it. But you can stay at home and say, okay, put that $5 in this account and you win. And that's how you live to be a prosperous human being. If you do not set boundaries in all your pillars, you will not live the fulfilled life you desire. If you have questions, you can type them in, you can send them to me. And that's one of the things we have to remember. You have the right to have a fulfilled life. Your version of that vision, not your mother's, not your father's, not what they're telling you, that, oh, the Gen Zs will be poor. The Gen Zs will not buy a house. The Gen Zs will have never be able to afford a house. Well, guess what? Loretta and I heard that too. $263 every 2 weeks was our salary. And they said to me, do not buy a house. Wait for the prices to drop. The prices are not dropping, people. But your salary is crawling. It's not walking. It's not running. It's not in a race. It crawls. If you can save, if a 20-year-old can save gradually, little bit, so can you. Yes, you will be able to buy your own home. Trust me. Believe that and work towards it. You have to just set that goal in your goal setting journal. Be grateful for where you are. When you get your paycheck, look at it and love it. When your company is really making your life a misery, say, you know what, but at least they're paying for my living expenses. Do not say bills. Never use the word bills. Refer to the expenses you have as my living expenses. It's softer. Watch your words. Your words are the prophecies of your future. The company, oh God, I know.